Hello, Facebook fans. Today is the ABC 15 Telethon benefiting Phoenix Children's. If you want to donate, call 602-933-4567 or online abc15.com/telethon.
You know, every day children are facing life-threatening illnesses and injuries and need urgent life-saving care, but they need your help to make it happen.
Yes, so with our community partners at MayesTelles Law Firm, we wanted to introduce you to some of the patients, staff, and programs your dollars are going to.
Aiden Huddleston is your typical 6-year-old.
What about the T-Rex?
He's a carnivore, and he eats meat, and he has tiny arms, and he has sharp teeth.
What do his arms look like?
They look like this.
And although he loves his dinosaurs, he loves his mommy most.
You got to tell me again why you like the Triceratops.
Because it has my mom's name.
And Mom, Sarah Huddleston, is just as in love with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's my little man.
The two have an unbreakable bond after a visit to the doctor changed their lives in 2019.
We went in initially because he had bruising on his legs and thinking, okay, it's probably some vitamin deficiency or something. And then that was a Friday. And then Saturday morning, his doctor called us saying, go to Phoenix Children's, ER, we're pretty sure it's leukemia.
As a mom, you hear those words. What goes through your mind?
You never think it's gonna be you, I think. So it was a huge shock because I didn't know anybody else who had had a kid that had been through that journey. So definitely just fear.
But then Sarah went into mom mode, knowing she had to get the whole family ready for the fight, not just Aiden.
We were in, active treatment from June all the way up until March, and that was anything from in the beginning. 30 days was you're at the hospital every week for either a lumbar puncture or chemo. He was taking oral chemo the whole time. It was just intense.
And unattainable, if not for the many resources from Phoenix Children's.
You feel like you're part of their family, and they're going to do whatever they can to help you be able to focus on Aiden and focus on him getting better and getting through everything with whatever you need.
For 2.5 years, the little guy battled leukemia until October of 2021, when he got to ring the bell, symbolizing the end of his treatment.
What was that like to watch him ring the bell?
Awesome. Emotional, of course. They made it great. We made a whole day celebration of it.
Celebrating Aiden's life, health, and strength.
2?
I could do much more than that.
Are you big and strong?
I'm not big, but I'm strong.
You're strong?
Javier Soto, ABC 15, Arizona.
It's been said the eyes show the strength of the soul. For 12-year-old Cornelius Gooden, that strength has helped him stare down a lifetime of challenges.
When Cornelius was born, he was born with club feet and hip dysplasia.
Parents Chris and Tamra would quickly learn little Chris's pituitary gland also didn't develop, leading to a slew of other challenges, medications, and surgeries.
And we knew that Phoenix Children's was the place he needed to be if we wanted to save his ability to walk, save his limbs.
They changed my life, really. They saved me through everything.
Chris can now stand, walk, and even play football with his friends, though you might find him online doing a little gaming, too.
What's your favorite?
Fortnite. I like Fortnite.
Fortnite? What's your skin?
Oh,
The Gooden family all smiles now thanks to the team at Phoenix Children's. At one point in their journey, Chris was the varsity football coach at Florence High. The Gophers were in the playoffs. Cornelius was just coming out of yet another surgery.
And they color coordinated everything, so knowing that Cornelius would be traveling to Dad's games and rooting the team on, he had this gopher on his leg.
Just one of the many ways the team at Phoenix Children's helped Cornelius heal and the Gooden family thrive.
While it was scary and emotional, it wrote a new story for us and started a perfect new chapter for Cornelius.
Faye Fredericks, ABC 15, Arizona.
What do you think? Isn't this cool?
An extra special tour.
There's so many lights. for an extra special little girl.
This is where we do the TV show every day.
She truly is a little miracle.
Meet Noel.
How old are you? You're 3. Oh, you're a big girl.
She celebrated her 3rd birthday right before Christmas. It was a moment few people thought she'd ever see.
We got the phone call by DCS that there was a little girl in the hospital that had a lot of heart problems and 6 congenital heart defects and had tubes everywhere.
Kathy Skogan is Noel's adoptive mom. As you can see, her life is full of laughing, joy, and love. But it didn't start out that way. Because of her extensive heart issues, Noel's birth parents weren't able to take care of her.
She was in there for 5 weeks waiting for a foster home, and nobody wanted her. And even foster families came and took a look and left, and just left her there.
You never hesitated. I mean, right away you knew.
She was a very fragile little kiddo, but you looked into those beautiful eyes and those lashes. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're coming home with me.
Kathy says it was love at first sight. Noel was initially treated at another Arizona hospital, but got a second opinion at Phoenix Children's. It was there Dr. Daniel Velez recommended a 3rd open heart surgery.
We are so blessed they took such quick action because her aorta was tissue paper thin. So even tickling her, or, playing with her, it could have burst at any time. So, and of course she would pass away.
But Noel wasn't out of the woods just yet.
You almost lost her.
He brought her back. She had 2 strokes during that time. And you couldn't tell today. I mean, she's just a little miracle. We prayed so hard on Thanksgiving night. As a family, we all came home and prayed and prayed. And Friday morning, I went back to the hospital and I walked in the room and she said, "Hi, Mom."
What did that do to your heart when you heard her say, "Hi, Mom," for the first time?
I just bawled. I was like, oh my God, she's there. She's there. My baby's back. Our baby is okay.
See, it's a lot of steps, right?
Yeah.
But she's more than okay. Noel is full of life, full of love, full of hope.
What are these shoes?
My birthday shoes.
Your birthday shoes? Did you get those on your birthday? Yeah, they're so sparkly and shiny. Do you feel like Phoenix Children's saved her life?
Oh, 100%. If we were at anywhere else, she would not be here. They are miracle workers there. I mean, I really do believe in my heart that if she was at any other hospital, she wouldn't be here.
As normal as her life seems, Kathy says Noel is on borrowed time. For now, she tells me, they've learned to cherish each and every moment for the priceless gift it is.
We enjoy every day that we have with her, and because we don't know how many days we'll have with her, but she is fabulous and wonderful.
Nick Saletti, ABC 15, Arizona.
Look at that. I love it. She's great. She looks great.
She's like all into it. Oh yeah, she's a total teenager already.
It's definitely better being the nurse than being the mother. In that kind of situation.
Nicole Smith is an OR nurse, but last September at her son's football game, she found herself as mother to the patient when her son SJ took an awful hit.
And I didn't want to be that mom that just ran out onto the field like a crazy person.
Her husband and father were already on the field as assistant coaches.
So they went out to him first, and I guess he was screaming, "They broke my leg," and his thigh was completely opposite of his foot.
There was no pulse at all in his foot. A call to 911 had an emergency helicopter on its way to Winslow.
And then they flew us right from the football field to Flagstaff Medical Center. And then Flagstaff Medical Center refused him because he was a pediatric patient. So we got back into an ambulance and drove to PCH.
Phoenix Children's doctors saw him that night, had him in surgery the next morning, putting 2 rods and 4 nails in his left femur. SJ would be in physical therapy the next day.
It was a slow recovery. He couldn't walk on it. Then we learned how to walk on it. And then he ran for the first time a month and a half ago. He just got cleared last week to play baseball. So he's super excited to go back because he is a 3-sport kid.
Nicole says he has his next surgery scheduled for July, and she wouldn't choose
anywhere else but Phoenix Children's.
I wouldn't choose any other place for my kid. It's amazing.
Katie Rammel, ABC 15, Arizona.
I am Virginia Trimble, and I am one of the hospital school teachers here at Phoenix Children's Hospital. We are sitting in our one darn cool schoolroom, and this is our spot where we can bring children down from their rooms to be able to learn and stay connected with their school so that we can continue with their educations. What is in here is all the things that we need in order to be able to support and allow our kids to have success. We have books, we offer reading, we have all curriculum from K through 12. Of course, now we have a lot of online things, so we have a lot of laptop computers as well as our own computers. We teach everything from kindergarten, which is great fun, up to high school. So we use all kinds of resources to be able to support our kids. Everything in here that you see is donated, and with that philanthropy, we are able to give them backpacks and school supplies. So it's nice to be able to help the families out and get the kids what they need so that they can be successful as they continue to learn while they're here for treatment. What I tell the kids that I work with is that we aren't going to wait for the day where you feel great and you want to work, because that's going to take some time. And while you're in treatment, we need to take advantage of those days where you feel pretty good. School is normal for kids. And one of the parts of our healing is to have some normalcy in our life, have some control of what's going on around us. And while the doctors and the medical team have to handle that part of things, we're able to help the child have that normalcy of doing school. We're willing to help them navigate school so that they can be successful and ultimately learn and be able to have all the choices and options that education brings you in your life as they grow up to be young adults and into this world to contribute. A student said to me once when I went in and said, "I'm the school teacher and I'm here to help figure out school with you while you're going through your treatment." They're like, "Well, I must be going to get better because we are looking at what's going to happen in the future." The hospital school program is fully philanthropic, so donations make a huge, huge difference for our families here at PCH. Our kids are fabulous. They're so resilient. If all of us were that resilient, it'd be amazing. So think of the kids that you love that are around you, whether it be your own children or grandchildren or neighbors or just friends. And if they become ill and they come to PCH because of the donations that are given from people that are watching this telethon today, we'll be able to provide and help them through this so that they can go on and have a great life.
Thanks for watching the Phoenix Children's special Facebook Live, sponsored by MayesTelles Attorneys. We hope you found some inspiration to donate.
Yes, the need is great. The time is now. If you would like to donate, 602-933-4567, online at abc15.com/telethon.